Welcome back to the chaos of my college football reset series. If you're new, this is the series I'm doing where I completely reset the landscape of college football, replacing every roster with freshman walk-ons and resetting every school's prestige to 1 star. You can check out the first episode here for more details. Last time we came crashing back to earth with 1 painfully close loss and 2 losses that were, let's say, less than close, bringing our current record to 2-3 entering week 8. To make matters worse, our star running back Raymond Givens was lost for the season to injury, so we've had to pull Nathan Adams up the depth chart to fill in for him. The lone bright spot was that our backup quarterback Chris Meyers provided a spark in a losing effort against Air Force, and has taken over the starting job from Brennan Williams. Before we get into our next game, let's take a look at the league as a whole. Looking at the top 10, Mississippi State maintains its number 1 placement, with Florida Atlantic right behind. Preseason number 1 Texas is also climbing back up at number 3. We also see 2 new additions to the top 10 in Missouri and undefeated Kent State. We'll also look at the Heisman contenders for the first time this season. We currently have 2 quarterbacks in the top 5, with Craig Poole from North Carolina leading the way. We also have 2 wide receivers in the mix, and surprisingly a strong safety, who unfortunately appears to be trending down. The biggest surprise, however, is the leader's stats. Poole currently has 9 interceptions to only 5 TDs. He also has 6 rushing TDs, which is probably why he's so high up. It will be interesting to see how this develops. On the New Mexico side of things, we haven't seen much development on the recruiting side since our last commitment. We did unfortunately have to remove the kicker Greg Ross off our board because we had fallen too low down his list. So no incoming solution to our kicking woes. But I'll keep you updated if we see any significant developments. Now let's get ready to take on the Wolfpack from Nevada. After a 3-game losing streak, the Lobos now have to travel to Nevada to take on the number 19 ranked team. I think number 19, maybe 23, I don't know, I don't remember. But we're facing a ranked team at home now that we've lost 3 games in a row, so not looking good, but let's see if the team can pull it together. We lost the toss, so we are starting with the ball, and Meyers is getting his first start for New Mexico. We also have a new running back since Givens is injured, and he has a great run here, getting 8 yards. Good start. 2nd and 2 now after Adams gets 8 yards there. Running out of the shotgun. Adams breaks free. Great run. Gets us to the 50. Beautiful blocking there. Let's see if Meyers is ready for the big time. Short drop. Looking. Throws it over the middle. Wide open to Rawls. Doesn't get many yards, but sets up a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 3 now. In opponent territory. Let's take a risk. Meyers, I believe in you. Fakes the handoff, throws it deep, and it is almost intercepted. Underthrown there. Sets up 4th down. And coach elects to go for it. Trying to be aggressive here early. Meyers drops back. Throws the screen. We get the catch. We got room. Adams up the sideline and tackled at the 13. Great screen pass there by Meyers, who actually threw the screen unlike our previous quarterback. 1st and 10 now at the 14-yard line. Running up the middle, and there is a penalty, probably a holding penalty, and it's coming back. And it is another holding penalty against our right tackle, who was not involved at all with the play. Way to screw up, buddy. Okay, 3rd and 22 after the questionable call with the draw play there on my part. Alright, Meyers drops back. He's looking. He's got time. Throws it deep, and it is caught! Holy crap, Jones! Back of the end zone. Toe touch, full extension. Beautiful play there. Meyers showing off the arm. Absolutely wonderful. And we take the lead. 1st and 10 after the defense gets a stop there. Up by 7. Power play to the right, and looked like a face mask. I think it is. I'll take some free yards. Thanks, defense. All right, 2nd and 8 here. Let's try to keep moving it downfield. Toss to the right, cuts it inside for I don't know why, and fumbles the ball, but we pick it up. That was a chaotic play. And we got 2 yards out of it. Alright. 3rd and 6 now. We got Justin Meyers again. In his first start on the road. Bad snap. He's looking. He's got time. He throws it short over the receiver's head. Lucky to not be picked. 4th down. Defense holds again, but let's not rely on them too much. 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Got some decent blocking, but looks like probably a hold. Yep, late holding penalty there. On the left tackle this time. 2nd and 19 after a pretty erratic throw there. Nevada pressing up against the line, trying to confuse him. Let's see if Meyers can diagnose it. He's looking, throws it. Great throw. Beautiful touch on that. I don't know how he did that. That was just perfection by Meyers. It might have been tipped, but went right over the defense and straight to Jones, who's having a great game so far. 1st and 10 at the 46 after that beautiful play. Running the ball up the middle. Adams breaks a tackle and gets a 1st down, showing some power there. Good blocking there by the offensive line. 3rd and 6 now, getting to the end of the 1st quarter. Safety's pressing up. Meyers drops, throws it to a wide open tight end who drops it. Oh my God, Nelson. Coach wants to go for it again. Meyers drops, looks, throws it deep, and he has his man for a touchdown. No, he drops it. Oh, that's so frustrating. That was a beautiful throw. 3rd and 9. Big down here. Big down in distance. Short drop for Meyers. He's looking. He throws it off his back foot, and it gets picked off. Panicked there. But does make the tackle. Unfortunate. Nevada manages to get a field goal, so it's 1st and 10, leading by 4. Meyers with the play action. He's looking, throws it deep and over the head of the tight end. 3rd and 12 now. So we're going to line up in a 5-wide formation. See if Meyers can make some magic. Throws it deep, and he has his man, but overthrows it. 4th down. 1st and 10, defense manages to get another stop, but they're probably getting a little tired. About 4 minutes to go in the half. Meyers with the play action. He's looking, throws it short to the tight end who actually holds on and gets 8 yards. 3rd and 2 here. We are 1 of 6 on 3rd down. Let's see if we can get some yards here. Fullback dive up the middle. I think he got it. Good spot. 1st down. All right. Let's see if we can get some more yards here. Run to the left, and we get some good blocking. Adams gets us 6 yards there. Good run. Almost to midfield. Let's try to get some momentum back. Meyers drops, throws it short to the running back who has some space and gets the 1st down. Great pass there by Meyers. Alright, 3rd and 19. There's really just one play to dial up here, so let's see if Meyers can take advantage of it. Short drop, he's looking, he's under pressure, and he takes the sack. 2nd and 10. We need Meyers to make a big play here. Pressure, throws it short, and gets a good completion to White. We're going to hurry to the line. We're going to hit him with a little play action. Or run it, that works too. Run to the line, changing our formation. Let's see if that can throw him off. Need you to get lined up. Alright. Short drop. Throws the screen. He's got blockers. He's got space. He's going. Go. 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 Beat him. Beat number 4. And we get in the end zone. Atta boy. Beautiful run there, Adams. Great blocking by the lineman. Hit him with that off-balance formation. And just nobody to the outside. And we extend our lead on the great play there. 2nd half now. Up 14-3. Nevada did not score with their first possession. Run it up the middle, and we get stuffed for no gain. 3rd and 10 here. We're 3 of 9 for the day. Let's try and make it 4 of 10. Meyers drops, throws it Wide open player. He's got space, but he doesn't have the speed. Gets past midfield. Great play, great read. Just left him wide open there. All out blitz, and we just beat him over top with it. 1st and 10 at the 42 after Nelson gets a big play there. Hit him with the play action. Looking, throws it deep, and he's got Jones wide open. He's not going to get there, though. Tackled short at the 3, and it looks like he's hurt. That would be a huge loss for us. 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. All we need is a couple inches. And Meyers is going to quarterback sneak it and doesn't get anywhere. He dives for no reason. Okay. But coach wants us to go for it. So 4th and goal at the goal line. Alright, pressure's on. Let's run it, power play, and we get in the end zone. Atta boy. Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the day, extending our lead here in the 3rd. 3rd and 7 now. This is a bit of a risky play, but I think we need Meyers to make us a big play here. Short drop, he's looking, throws it short, makes the catch, but is forced out of bounds. Defense gets a big stop there, sets us up around midfield. 1st and 10 here. And we're going to toss it out. Adams gets a little bit of space, picks up about 3 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Looking for our 5th conversion of the day. Meyers fakes the run. He's looking, he's under pressure. He throws it over the defender's head. Alright. No major disaster. Nevada scores on a long touchdown pass, so we are only up by 11 points now. About a minute left in the 3rd. Run up the middle. Adams gets about a yard. 2nd and 9 here. We're going to try rolling out. Throws it, and he gets hit while he throws. I think we're going to get a 1st down here. No, we're not. Never mind. It's holding. Alright, end of the 3rd quarter. We are leading 21-10, but that can change in a heartbeat. We know that from experience. 3rd and 21 at our own 21-yard line. Need a big play from Meyers here. Short drop. He's looking, he's under pressure, and he fumbles the ball, but we do get back on top of it. That was a near disaster. Nevada does not score, so we are not too heavily punished for that. 1st and 10 at the 31. Run the ball up the middle once again, and we get a little bit more here, get 3 yards. We're going to try and hit him with a little counter play. And I think we got a holding penalty, because that just seems to be what happens. After yet another holding penalty. Let's see if Meyers can dig us out of this hole. And we get a false start. Never mind. 3rd and 15 now. A little more reasonable, but still not ideal. Let's see if Meyers can make something happen. Looking, under pressure, takes the sack. Unfortunate. Defense continuing to do its part, holds Nevada scoreless once again. So we still have an 11-point lead, 5.5 minutes left. Little play action here, looking, throws it to the tight end, overthrows him. 3rd and 7 here. We're going to let the clock run a little bit because I don't trust our offense or defense the rest of this game. Alright, receiver in motion. We're going to run the ball up the middle. Adams almost gets there, just short. 4th and 1. Defense holds yet again. 1st and 10. Under 4 minutes to go. Let's hit him with a stretch play. Nope, didn't work. Quarterback made a good play, and now Adams is hurt. 3rd and 15 here. Let's see if we can get a screen pass that takes off. But first, let's run some clock. Alright. Meyers takes the snap. He's looking, throws it short, gets the screen, gets some blocking, but gets some traffic. Defense must have made a big play because we are set up at the 25 to start. Under 2 minutes left. Run the ball up the middle. We get a huge hole, and we get a first down. Great run. We are 2 of 5 in the red zone today. Not ideal. But we're back. And we're just going to keep running the ball up the middle. And we get a huge hole, and we get another touchdown. Puts the game away, hopefully. Great run up the middle. Great blocking. And we get a huge play that we needed. Coach has decided to kneel the ball, so we're just going to watch it one time. Good work, guys. Great work. We walk out of here with a win over a ranked team. And then just for a little extra, last play of the game, I'm going to let Meyers run up the middle, see what he can do. Not much. But we win. Snapping a 3-game losing streak against the number 23 team in the country. Big, big comeback for the team. We really needed this after the last couple weeks. And we improve our record to 3-3 on the season. We are tied with the Mulligan season for wins. And definitely the play of the game. A great little screen pass to Adams, who just showed off his speed. And we had some great blocking to get him into the end zone. Broke the game open. Great play by everybody. Stats for the game. Meyers was 14 of 30 for 249 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. 17.7 average yards per completion. He loves to sling it. Running the ball, Nathan Adams, 27 for 65 and a touchdown. Chris Sullivan, 3 for 21 and a touchdown. 2 fumbles by Meyers, 1 fumble by Adams. We need to clean that up. Receiving, Nathan Adams leads the team in receptions and yards. 4 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown. Second was Anthony Jones, 3 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown. Maybe the best touchdown we've seen so far. Line continuing to struggle. 2 sacks allowed for the right tackle. And then a sack allowed for the left tackle and right guard. No pancakes. Cross, surprisingly, goes a full game without getting a sack here. 3 tackles for losses, though. Our sack leaders were Rob Hayes, our 3rd string right end, so good on him. Bubba Andrews, the best name on the team, and Brennan Carey. Nice pick by Lance Leslie, our nickel corner. And we did get a fumble recovery by Brennan Carey. Oh, forced fumble and fumble recovery. Nice play in there. Kicker, no attempts, but he made 4 extra points. Punter, 41 net yard. I think that's really good. I don't know, but it's only 1.6 yards off his average, so that's pretty solid. Finally back in the win column after that very rough stretch. Meyers has really provided a spark, helping us secure the first ranked win in team history. Hopefully the new additions continue to progress, and we can get rolling. They have a bye week to do it, as we are off for week 9, so let's take a look at the first BCS rankings in history. Staying at number 1 is the undefeated Mississippi State Bulldogs. Florida Atlantic and Florida are close behind with 1 loss apiece. Surprisingly, 2 lost Minnesota and Wisconsin at 4 and 5 respectively. Meanwhile, the only other undefeated team, Kent State, is currently sitting all the way down at 7. Maybe the biggest shock is the lack of Texas, the preseason number 1 team who appeared to be threatening last week. Going to be an exciting race for the championship game slots. In the Heisman race, Craig Poole continues to lead the way. Continuing the Kent State hate, Dominique Kennedy also falls to 3. The Golden Flashes can't catch a break. We'll see if that continues in Week 10. The Week 10 BCS rankings see some pretty major shakeup. Mississippi State and Florida Atlantic maintain their top 2 spots, but everything else is in chaos. Minnesota drops from 4 to 9 after their 3rd loss of the season. North Carolina and Florida drop out of the top 10, and we see 5 new additions. Nebraska rises all the way up from number 20 to number 8, and Kent State finally gets some love, climbing to 3. The chaos never ends. The Heisman rankings also see a substantial shift. Craig Poole falls down to number 3 as Jason Horton, the QB from Ole Miss, rises to the top spot with Dominique Kennedy in 2nd. Unfortunately, the diversity is nearly gone as everyone else in the top 5 is a quarterback. Now let's see if we can keep our hot streak alive against 1 and 5 Colorado State. After getting back in the win column against a ranked team, we get to face the 1-win Colorado State Rams in their house. So let's go ahead and get into it. We lost the coin toss, so we're starting the game at the 25-yard line. We'll run up the middle. And we get a nice run there. Good play by Adams. 3rd and 1. Let's see if we can do it. Run up the middle, and Adams gets a fumble. No! Do we get it back? We got it back. Very lucky there that we fell on the fumble, and we did not lose the ball there. Let's try a power run this time. Good blocking, and there's a flag. Never mind. A little too good at blocking. And it's holding against us by the left tackle. 3rd and 17 here. Let's see if we can do anything positive. Drops, looks, hits the screen, got some blocking, and just not enough. Gets up to 4th and 2. But coach decides we're going for it. 4th and 2 at the 48-yard line. Dropping back, throws it short, hits the fullback who gets the first down. Nice work. Or the tight end rather, not the fullback. 3rd and 9 now. Let's see if Meyers can dig us out of this. He's looking, he throws it short, gets the completion, but nowhere close to the first down. Just 1 yard there. Now it's 3rd and 7. Let's see if we can get anything positive here. Receiver comes in motion, they're in zone. Meyers looks, throws it short, and does not get to the first down marker. 4th and 2. 1st and 10 here, after the defense gets another stop. Let's run up the middle. Coming back again. We cannot stop holding. Now it's the right tackle this time. 1st and 16 here, because we cannot stop holding. Alright, short drop, hits the screen pass. Doesn't get the blocking, but we did get him offsides. 1st and 11 now after the offsides penalty. Run the ball up the middle. See if we can do it. Alright, no holding penalties. Got 6 yards there. 3rd and 5. We only have 1 conversion so far today. Let's try and break that. Meyers drops, scrambles. And I think it's coming back for holding, but that was a good run there. And once again, we cannot stop holding. 3rd and 14 after our right tackle's 2nd hold of the quarter. Meyers drops back. He's looking, throws it over the middle, complete. Atta boy. Good catch, good throw. First down. 2nd and 13 now after the worst blocking I've ever seen in my life. Hit him with a little play action. Throws it deep, and he had him. Oh, Meyers, you gotta hit that. You weren't even under pressure. 3rd and 13 after the missed touchdown throw. We did get him to jump off sides, but we didn't snap it in time. 3rd and 8 now after the offsides. Meyers looking, throws it, hits the slant, and gets the first down to White. Atta boy. Good read, good throw. Nice patience in the pocket. 2nd and 9 here. Let's hit him with another run, see if we can bust it out. And we do! We break a tackle! We get some space. Alright, great run in there. Backup running back coming through. And that's the end of the first quarter. Still nothing, but we are driving. Alright, 2nd and 10 now after the incomplete pass. Meyers dropping back, looking, throws it. Has the completion on the sidelines. Great play by Jones there. Nice footwork. Inside the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 13. We're going to run it up the middle at him. And we get a great run there. 8 yards. 3rd and 3 from the 6. Let's hit him with a play action. Looking, throws it into the end zone. Almost intercepted. Got lucky there. Alright, our kicker missed a gimme field goal, so we are still tied 0-0. We got to get on the board here. Start with a run up the middle. And we get confused in the backfield and don't gain anything. 3rd and 3 now. At the 39. Let's give it to the fullback. And he does not get there. Comes up a yard short. Something good happened there because we ended up gaining about 10 yards and getting the ball back right away. So let's hit him with another run at the middle. Try and wear him down. And we do get 4 yards there. 2nd and 6. Manageable downs. Let's keep it manageable. Meyers drops back. He panics and he fumbles the football. But our lineman falls on top of it. So, 2 lucky fumble recoveries there. 3rd and 10 now. Let's see if we can do anything good. Alright, false start. Or offsides, not false start. Or did they call it? Did they call that false start? They did. So not an offsides. Now it's 3rd and 15. So let's see what we can do. Meyers drops back, throws it deep, and almost intercepted. Would have basically been a punt. I would have accepted that one. 1st and 10 at the 36. Still a tie ball game. Let's hit him with the power. And it's a holding immediately. Probably the right tackle or the left tackle. The center. Oh, he doesn't normally get a hold. Alright. I'm a little more lenient towards him. 2nd and 20. Let's see if we can stop shooting ourselves in the foot for once. Drops back. He's looking. Throws it over the middle. Caught by the tight end. Alright. 3rd and 5 now. If we get the first, we'll try to speed it up. But if not, let's try and limit how much time they have. Meyers drops. Throws it over the middle. And he's caught it. Attaboy. But he gets injured. Not attaboy. 1st and 10 in opponent territory. Let's try to go fast and get some yards. Meyers drops and scrambles directly into the blitz. 3rd and 17 now. Still scoreless. Let's try to change that. Let's chuck up a Hail Mary. Throws it deep. Intercepted. Alright. Not great. Especially with that return that we let them have. Alright. Something good happened. I think we got a pick because we are set up deep in their territory, still into the first half. Meyers looking, throws it deep. He's got a man and he overthrows him again. 2nd and 10 after we missed the easy touchdown there. Dropping back, looking, under some pressure and takes a sack for no reason. Alright, offsides makes it slightly more manageable. 3rd and 13 here. 16 seconds left in the half. Meyers drops back. He's under pressure. He's going to take another pointless sack. Alright, 3rd and 9. Not looking promising here. Let's see if Meyers can do something. Drops back, looking, under pressure, throws it deep, and it is going to be almost intercepted. Not a good play. 3rd and 11 here. Meyers has not been good this game, but let's hope he can pull it together. Looking, throws it deep, has a man, makes the catch! Attaboy! Huge play there. Meyers pulls in, or puts it together right when we needed to. Alright, 1st and 10 at the 30. We are in business. Let's run it up the middle. And we get some nice blocking, but he fumbles it. But we do fall on it again. We've got to hold on to the football. 3rd and 1 here. I'm going to be a little bit risky. Hit him with the play action. Meyers in the pocket, throws it to the end zone, and it is way out of the end zone. 4th and 1 now. Let's see if we can pick up the 1 yard we need. Give it to Adams, and he falls forward, but it looks like another holding penalty. Oh my god, I hate this line. Coach still decides to go for it on 4th and 11. I'm not sure what he's thinking here, but let's give it a shot. Let's drop back. And that was supposed to be a screen pass, but Meyers decided he would rather scramble into 3 blitzing defensive ends. Great. 2nd and 10 now. After that terrible attempted pass. Let's run it up the middle. Got some room, but it's a holding penalty. Who could have seen that coming? 2nd and 20. After what I believe is our 8th holding penalty, I want to say. Let's see if we can do anything. Throws the screen. Get some decent blocking. Alright. Nice job, White. 3rd and 9. After Neil White gets us 11 yards there. Let's try to do something good with it. Meyers drops back. He's looking. Throws it over the middle directly to a linebacker. His play is rapidly deteriorating. Defense somehow bails us out there. It's still a tie ball game at 0. Let's hit him with a play action. Meyers looks, throws it, finds the completion, running downfield, and Rawls gets us some nice yards there. 2nd and 10 after that questionable throw. Let's run it at him. Adams put his head down and picks up 7 yards there. 3rd and 3 here. Let's see if we can run outside on him. No, we cannot. We are into the 4th quarter now, starting the next drive. 1st and 10 at the 46. Meyers drops back and takes a massive sack, but we do get the fumble. Really pathetic performance so far for you today, Meyers. 3rd and 18 now, after Meyers decided he'd rather do whatever that was. Drops back and doesn't feel the pressure and takes another sack. I don't know what to do with this guy. He is just dedicated to making sure we lose this game today. Alright, let's throw a Hail Mary. Throws it, and we've got the completion. Breaks a tackle. Rawls making plays. 2nd and 10 now. We need Meyers to step up. We need our leader to make some plays. Bad snap. Looking. Scrambles into a defensive tackle and then into a defensive end. Loses 3 yards. Not the kind of plays we're looking for. We're actually looking for positive plays that gain us yards, but I'm sure he'll figure it out eventually. Alright, free play. Just chuck it up. Throws it deep. He's got a man and throws it too short. Third and 8 now. We need Meyers to make a play. It's do or die time. Drops back, under pressure, throws it short, gets the completion, but not for the 1st down. 4th and 2, 3 minutes left. We are quickly running out of time to do anything today. Meyers drops back, throws it short, and it's dropped. Embarrassing. 1st and 10, defense did step up. We've got under 2 minutes left. We are near midfield. Meyers drops back. Backside pressure, but he completes the pass. Let's see if that's roughing or if it's another hold. It's another hold. 3rd and 20 now. We really, really need something positive here. Meyers drops, looking, takes a sack instead. I don't know what to do with him. 4th and 28 after the terrible sack that we just took. Free play, drops back, and takes a sack instead of throwing it. Alright, now we're seriously considering going back to Williams here after this terrible performance.
4th and 23 after Meyers refuses to throw the ball on a free play. Dropping back, looking, throws it deep, and it is almost intercepted. That'll probably be the ball game. We do have one more chance, 40 seconds left. Still down by 7. We need deep passes. Meyers throws it deep, almost intercepted. Alright, just got to keep running it, and hopefully he finds somebody. Meyers drops back, throws it deep, misses a wide open guy. I don't know how many wide open touchdowns he's missed so far. It's been an embarrassing performance for Meyers. 3rd and 10 here. Drops back, he's looking, throws it short on 3rd and 10. 4th and 10 here. Let's see if Meyers can do anything positive today. Drops back, he's looking, he throws it deep. It's a wobbler and it's incomplete, and that will lose us the football game against a 1-5 Colorado State team. Just embarrassing performance by our quarterback, our running game, our offensive line. Worst game by far this season, worse than the FCS game. There will definitely be some quarterback conversations after this performance. Meyers went 15 of 44 for 227 yards and 2 interceptions. 34% completion percentage, 9 sacks. Adams 20 of 46, 2.3 average. Meyers 10 for negative 60. Our leading receiver had 82 yards. Only 1 drop today. Just put that in perspective. Everything else was Meyers. 3 sacks allowed by Trevor Sanders, 1 by Fagan, 1 by Johnson, 1 by Pugh, and 1 by Handy. Defense did its job for the most part, but offense could not do anything, and Antonio Young missed a free kick. 0 to 29 yards. Punter continued to do what I assume is a good job.
That was not what we were looking for. Getting shut out is bad enough, but it also came against what should have been the easiest opponent on our schedule. Adams has definitely not stepped up to replace Givens, and Meyers had the worst game so far for a quarterback. I need to take some responsibility here too. We need to move forward and try to find a way to get right with the end of the season fast approaching. Moving on to Week 11, we continue to see chaos in the top 10. Mississippi State and Kent State suffered their first losses of the season, catapulting Florida Atlantic into the top spot. Ole Miss and Maryland follow behind them, rising from 5 and 7 respectively. 3 new teams also joined the top 10 at number 6 Missouri, number 9 Navy, and number 10 Northern Illinois. The Heisman race, on the other hand, is mostly stable. No movement outside the 5 spot as Navy's quarterback George Brow throws his hat into the ring. Now let's see if Meyers can bounce back as we take on San Diego State.
After dropping our first conference game to Colorado State, we have 5 recruits visiting as we take on the San Diego State Aztecs. We got to put a better performance on this time. Let's go, boys. Alright, game started with a long drive by San Diego State to get a field goal. Our first drive, we start on the 23. Let's show them a little power here. And that looked like a face mask to me. And I do believe it is. First down. A new set of downs at the 41 after the face mask penalty. And we do false start. Super. 2nd and 13 now, after the short gain. They are really crowding up the line. Let's run it at them. Great hole there. Good running. Gets the first down. Attaboy, Adams. Let's continue to show our power here. Nice power run. Adams runs through a guy and gets 7 yards there. Let's keep the pressure on him. Hit him with a little play action. Scrambling, fumbles it, and they get the fumble. Come on, Meyers. That's disappointing. And just like that, we're down by 10 points after the fumble. So we gotta step it up. And with a play action, Meyers chucks it deep and almost picked off. Not great. 3rd and 4. We need this to stay alive. Little play action. Meyers throws it deep. He's got a man wide open for a touchdown and just misses him. Alright, defense does its job for the first time today, and we have a 1st and 10 at the 41. Let's try a little PA power. Throws it deep. He's got a man, and he completes it. Jones streaking downfield, gets inside the 15. Beautiful throw there by Meyers. Inside the 15 here with another 1st and 10. Meyers with a drop. He's looking. He scrambles. He finds some space. He's moving forward, and he gets very close to a 1st down. Good run in there, Meyers. Very close to pay dirt. Hit him with a run up the middle, and probably a holding penalty, knowing our luck. And it is. 3rd and 10 after an unfortunate set of circumstances. We're going to try a little wide receiver screen, and instead Meyers decides to not throw the ball and fumble it. Very bad decision making. It looks like we got to turn over ourselves because we are back inside the 25. Let's try running the ball again. Decent yards there. 3rd and 10 now. Still at the 25. Let's see if we can do anything positive. Meyers with the drop, under pressure immediately, breaks a tackle and takes a sack. That was not positive. Alright, after Meyers blows the game again, let's try to get some positive yards here. Run up the middle. Adams gets some good running. 2nd and 3 now after a positive run. Let's hit him with a power play. Adams gets a 1st down with some strong running. Nice work. 1st and 10 at the 46. They're crowding the line. Hit him with a play action. Throws it short to the fullback. I agree with that decision, and we nearly get another 1st down. Let's see if we can get a push. Run up the middle, and oh, we do get the 1st. I thought we were going to be short. 1st down. Inside the 45. Another power play. And we get some decent blocking. Get 4 yards there. But Adams is hurt. That's not ideal. Alright, Adams is out for 2 quarters with a strained tricep, so he'll be back in time for the 4th quarter. In the meantime, let's try a little halfback screen here. He gets it off, jukes backward for no reason, and loses a ton of yards. Defense gets another stop, so now it's 1st and 10, still down by 10. Meyers, we need something positive from you. Looks, throws it, hits the wide open man, and gets a 1st down. I'll take it. 2nd and 8 here. Nobody panic. Let's just keep playing our game. Meyers with a short drop. He scrambles into pressure and somehow breaks out of it, but fumbles it, and we lose the fumble. I believe that's his 3rd fumble of the game. Meyers might get pulled here. He is not helping his case. All right, we're not pulling Meyers yet, but he's on thin ice. 1 more turnover, and he is out of this ball game. Dropping back, looking, scrambling for no reason. Breaking tackles, and getting back to the line of scrimmage barely. We have no 3rd down conversions on the game. Looking for our 1st one still. Please, Meyers, do something good. Shots back. Pressure. Doesn't feel it. Takes a sack. Alright, defense does its job again, and we get another 1st down deep inside our own territory. We are losing the field position game. Meyers drops, throws it short, and I don't know if he missed him or if that was a drop. I'm not totally certain. 3rd and 1 here. We need to start getting something, or we're going to fall even further behind. Meyers with a short drop. He's looking. He throws it deep and almost intercepted. I do believe we'll have a different quarterback to start the 2nd half. We do get 1 more drive here. Defense holds again, but Meyers has been terrible these last 2 games. Short drop. Throws it well short. Alright, Meyers looking, scrambling directly into pressure. taking a sack for no reason. At 3rd and 6 after yet another bad decision running the ball by Meyers. Just try to hit the screen. And he misses the screen pass. 1st and 10, 15 seconds left. We're just throwing verticals at this point. Meyers with a short drop, throws it deep, misses a wide open touchdown. 0 for 7 on 3rd down. And 0 for what, 6 on wide open touchdown passes? Meyers drops, looks, throws it short, and drop. 4 seconds left. Please welcome back onto the field Brendan Williams after that terrible performance by Meyers. Run the ball up the middle, breaks a tackle. All that for 4 yards. 3rd and 6 here, still looking for our first conversion of the game. And we get a false start. 3rd and 11 now, after the false start. Williams drops, throws it deep. He's got a man, but out of bounds. That's disappointing. Defense holds, so it's 1st and 10, still down by 10 points. Let's hit him with a power play. And that's a face mask, which unironically has been our most consistent form of offense today. 3rd and 6 in opponent territory. Still looking for our first conversion. Williams drops, he's looking, throws it, hits his man, gets the first down. Atta boy. Unfortunate there. 2nd and 10. Let's hit him with another power play. Bounces it outside, and that's coming back for a holding penalty. We cannot seem to stop doing that. 3rd and 20. We are 1 for 10 on 3rd downs. Williams drops deep, looking, throw it. Oh, you idiot. 1st and 10. Defense did its job. Offense still has yet to do anything positive today. Hit him with the play action. Williams looking, throws it deep, and almost intercepted. 3rd and 5 now. Let's try to get our second conversion, guys. I believe in you. Williams with a deep drop, and sacked. Once again. Alright, we're pushed even further back because our offense is incapable of picking up yards. Let's see if Williams can hand it off properly at least. And he does, but no blocking. 3rd and 9. Pitiful performance from our team so far. Williams with a short drop. He's looking. He takes yet another sack. We are benching a lineman, that's for sure. We have decided to bench our starting center because he has given up 2 sacks already today. So let's try to get something positive here. Nice run up the middle, 5 yards. 3rd and 5 now. Let's try to do something good. Williams drops, he's looking, wide open, got the man. Rawls gets the first down, nice work. Let's change up our formation here. And run it up the middle. And we get a holding penalty once again on our best play. Let's see who it is this time. 1st and 19 after yet another holding penalty. Free play. Looking. Takes the sack on the free play. Good work, Williams. 3rd and 14 now. Williams drops, looking, throws it deep once again, got a man, incomplete once again. Alright, start of the 4th quarter, I brought Meyers back into the game because Williams was actually worse. Meyers drops, looking, throws it deep, right to a defender, never mind. I'm at a loss here, I don't know what to do. There's 0 passing plays where our quarterbacks have any competency. Meyers looks, looking, throws it to a wide open receiver, never mind. Good play there. 1st and 10, let's hit him with a little no huddle. Meyers with the drop. Pressure, throws it. Gets the completion, I think. Yes, he does. 2nd and 3 here. Meyers, short drop. Doesn't throw the screen pass. Takes a sack. 3rd and 10 now. Meyers drops. He's looking. He throws it right to a defender. Almost pick 6. Alright, 1st and 10 at the 31. We really need some points. We cannot put up another goose egg. Bad snap to Meyers. Meyers looking, scrambling. And get some positive yards. 2nd and 4. 3rd and 4. We really, really need Meyers to step up here. Meyers looks. Pressure, scrambles into nothing. 1st and 10, 5.5 minutes left. Down by 10. Meyers drops, he's looking, hits the tight end, gets 7 yards there. Let's try it again. Throws it, hits the tight end, who's wide open and drops it. Nelson leads this team and drops. Drops, looking, and batted down. Alright, we give up another touchdown, so we are definitely losing this game, but I would love to see our offense do anything positive. Meyers drops, looking, hits the open man. Keep it moving. Meyers looking, throws it deep. He's got a man. Misses him. Hopefully that's roughing the passer. Nope, just some more holding. Alright, 2nd and 14 after yet another holding penalty. Meyers dropping, scrambling, taking a sack. Really frustrating. Alright, Meyers looking, scrambling for no reason on 3rd and 15, getting a holding penalty and getting 2 yards out of it. I am begging my quarterback to do anything positive. Anything at all. Meyers drops, looking, throws it to nobody, incomplete. Alright, after that performance, we're putting Williams back in the game because I am tired of him scrambling when we need yards. Dropping, looking, throws it, intercepted. Never mind. Pick 6. Just absolutely impossible to coach this team. Williams looking, throws it short, dropped. Williams looking, throws it deep, almost intercepted. Looks like I'm roughing the passer at least. First and 10 after the roughing the passer. Looking, throws it deep, got a man, and that is Adams who gets us way downfield. 3rd and 10 here. Williams looking, and throws it into double coverage. Probably another pick 6. So that's 2 pick 6s on the game for Williams. I've decided to bench both of our quarterbacks. We now have a starting not starting, but a defensive back at quarterback. Let's see if he can do better. Looking, throws it deep, high wobbly pass into triple coverage. 2nd and 10 now. Kane drops back, throws it deep, got a man, actually hits him, and gets it past midfield. 1st and 10 now. Kane drops, looking, scrambling, directly into pressure. 3 of 21 on 3rd down. Kane drops, looking, throws it deep, and probably a holding penalty. Nope, roughing the passer. Alright, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40. Kane drops, looking, throws it deep, high pass, completes it for a touchdown. I think we found a new starting quarterback. And thank the Lord for that, because that's the end of the game. We can kiss those recruits goodbye, I think. That's going to put a major hit on our recruiting class. Alright, stats for the game. Ken Kane, 2 of 5, 69 yards and a touchdown. Chris Meyers, 12 of 30 for 124 yards, 40% completion. Brendan Williams, 4 of 20 for 62 yards, 2 interceptions, both pick sixes. Kane took 9 sacks. Meyers had 9 sacks. And 3 fumbles, all of which recovered by the defense. Adams actually had a pretty good game on the ground, but got hurt too early. And we didn't have any success. Our strong safety, Andrew Dixon, responsible for the touchdown. Terrible offensive line performance as usual. I don't know what to say. Just bad team.
Very, very thankful we do not have to end this episode on back-to-back shutouts. Thank you, Ken Kane, not a quarterback, for dragging this team to a last-minute score. Needless to say, we'll have some decisions to make in the next episode. We have 5 games left to try and right this ship and have a respectable season. Obviously, I chose the worst team on purpose to start with, but I got very spoiled with those first 2 games. Even if New Mexico doesn't finish the season well, I will be spectating some high-profile games to end the year. I'll be watching the conference championship games for the top 2 BCS-ranked teams and the national championship. I hope you're enjoying the series. I look forward to seeing you again in episode 4, where we have a matchup with Arkansas in Fayetteville.